CMUEagles.com with Central Methodist head men's basketball coach Jeff Sherman as 22nd ranked Central Methodist travels to Avila on Saturday seeking their 5th straight win in the series over Avila. Coach, coming off an emotional win on Thursday against Culver Stockton, how does your team regroup and refocus heading into Saturday?
Well, first of all, what a great performance that we ended up having against a very talented Culver Stockton team. I think fans really got their money's worth. The part that I'm very pleased with, first of all, being shorthanded against Culver Stockton. We already know that we have John Palmer out for a few more weeks yet with a stress fracture, but Cody Anderson, our backup point guard, going out at the last, the day of, so there's no time to prepare. So was going to be our starting point guard, and so we have basically our third string point guard, Greg Williams, gets the assignment. And I'll just say in my 30 years of coaching, I'll never forget this performance. Third string point guard comes in and gets 20 points, 11 rebounds, and he ends up hitting the game-winning tip-in at the buzzer, basically. 0.7 seconds left. What a huge pick-me-up. It did come with a price. We ended up having our starting center, Eric McDaniel, go down, and it's iffy right now. And I say iffy. We don't know if we can get him back or not this year. I mean, right now it could be a broken foot or a very, very bad something. We won't know this until next week. So I've been pleased by how the team has responded by picking each other up, and it's only making us a better team. I think we're still getting better, even though we're mixing up lineups. But a huge challenge is waiting us, here in the future. But I'm very pleased by how we're responding to this point.
Cedric Johnson is one of the most notable players in the league, and arguably is an MVP candidate for the league, despite their team being 0-4 in league play. Just talk about some of the things you've seen on film that he does well, and having watched him play the last couple of seasons.
Cedric's one of the top point guards in the country. All-American, I think honorable mention All-American last year, was one of our top vote getters. Again, I think that's impressive when you're doing that on a team that's, and I hate to say towards the bottom, because they're one of the scariest teams in the conference, but I think it sends a huge message about him as an individual getting that type of attention without being on a top team. Now, he's what is going to make them a team that's going to contend. And he's very quick, he's talented, he can pull up and shoot, he scores, he can defend, he can do just about everything. So he's what makes him go. And it's going to be a huge challenge for us to be able to contain him, both on both ends. We have to be able to also handle the defensive pressure that Avila is best known for, and I would consider them the best defensive team in the league. I think teams fail to execute their offense against Avila, and so it challenges teams to be able to adapt and to be able to, they're going to have to create their own opportunities based on Avila being so good, so physical. We're going to have to really toughen up, and Cedric's the leader of that.
Brandon Murillo, also a deadly three-point shooter for their team. How does his ability to spot up from behind the arc really stretch your defense?
Well, another aspect of Avila is their offense has so many sets. So for us to, try to, in one day, try to figure out all their sets, it's going to be pretty difficult. So it's a lot of tendencies. They do a very good job of screening. They attack the basket. They're a very disciplined team. Coach Perry does a very good job of getting them at their full potential. I don't think they're the most talented team in the league at all, but they play by far the hardest, and that's a tribute to Coach Perry and his philosophy. They buy into it. So now when you attack the basket like you have Cedric that draws all that attention, he can kick the ball out to a three-point shooter like that, that's crucial. And they also have very good size, and so we have to respect their size. So we just can't go out there and just put all our pressure outside to guard. So they can be a very scary team. And here's the part that's impressive to some degree. They've already played the top teams in the league. They should have really beaten Benedictine already. Benedictine got very lucky. Avila had a couple turnovers down the stretch. They go to Evangel, play them very close. They would go to Valley last night. Now Valley ended up winning in double figures, but that was a close game all the way until the end, and Valley only took 37 shots. And that's all they could get off. But they shot a phenomenal percentage, and they got to the free throw line. If we're going to have any success at all, we're going to have to be attacking the basket and go to the free throw line. And I think our team's doing a lot better job at doing that. And so we've done some things here over the past couple of weeks that's prepared us for that. But being shorthanded, being without two starters, two guys that have done just about everything that puts us in the position that we are right now. So huge test waits us, but again, the guys, when you're winning right now, I think what's that, 4 in a row that we've got right now, at least 2 in a row this week. I think that gives you a little bit of momentum. Our attitude's good. Now we just got to keep everybody healthy, injury free, and just let it happen. But I'm pleased by how we are right now.